Compounds predicates is the title for today in language class. Now, remember that a sentence, we're talking about the sentence that is divided into two parts, subjects and predicates. The subject, it can be a simple subject or a compound subject also. The predicate that is can be simple predicate or compound predicate. Remember, and the predicate is the most important word, and the predicate is the verb, is the action, that is the simple predicate. So we identify the predicate by identifying the verb. If you identify the verb, you know that it's gonna be from the verb until the period that complete predicate in the sentence. Now, what is a compound predicate? What is that? So we're going to talk about that. Compound predicate class, it's a sentence, and a sentence, it can have more than one verb. It's a simple predicate when it just have one verb, so it's a simple predicate.
Copy this, me.
Yes, copy this, copy the summary. Copy the summary.
Summary, and then I remember also.
Just the summary, just the summary. Now, you can have more than one verb in the sentence. So when you have two verbs in a sentence and they are joined with the word and, so that is gonna be a compound predicate. Lucia, tell me, Lucia.
In more than falta the H.
Okay, yes, more than, yes, it's misspelled. Here is more than. Thank you, Lucia. So remember, you use the word and to join these two words, the two action. So
yes, I think there were too many cases when you have the tan, you are not than, you have tan one.
The computer, it doesn't correct that mistake. It's like tan. It changed the word. Yes.
These are in sentence.
You have a sentence?
No, are in sentence. Are copy. I finish.
Okay.
I begin. I'm the begin.
So let's say one example here. You don't have to copy the example. Later, you're going to copy examples. Sentences that have more than verb, for example, the cat. Okay, the cat chased, and you see here, I'm going to write, copy the letter N, code. So you see here we have a sentence that it has two verbs. What are the two verbs? You see, chased and caught the mouse. So I have two verbs that it was in the past tense. The cat chased and caught the mouse. One verb, then I have the word and the second verb. So this is a compound predicate. I can have a simple predicate just saying the cat chased the mouse or the cat caught the mouse. But I wrote the two verbs, the two action in the same sentence. So that makes my sentence a compound predicate, that it has a compound predicate. Yes. Who wants to give me an example of a sentence that it has two verbs? Think about one sentence that it has a verb. One example. No examples? What about this? For example, she sings and dances at the same time. You can be singing, you can be dancing at the same time. So what are the verbs? What are the two actions in this sentence?
Sings and dance.
Sings and dance. You can be singing and dancing at the same time. So here you see, she sings and dances at the same time, the girl. So I have two actions. I have two verbs, so that it's an example of a campo predicate. Who wants to give me one example, one sentence? Nope. Examples? Okay, let's go to the next slide. Let's go now. We're going to... Oh, Gabriela, you haven't finished. Copy the summary.
I remember I have to copy.
No, just the summary.
Okay, I don't finish the summary.
10 seconds. 10 seconds to finish the summary.
I finished.
Okay, finished. Excellent.
No.
Oh,
Oh, no.
oh. Remember that here was Dan.
I am to join.
A simple predicates. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Let's go to the next slide here. We're going to look what we're going to do. We're going to watch this video. I'm going to display a video. Then you're going to listen to the song, and we're going to identify the simple predicates that is there on the video. Also, you're going to try to tell me some sentences that they were included on the video, some sentences that they contains these predicates. Simple predicates, or as we say, compound predicates, because it has two verbs, two actions. So let's pay attention to the video, please.
This is the tale of Mr. Morton. Mr. Morton is who?
Class.
I like the video.
You like the video?
Like the story, like
That's-
the predicates they use in all the sentences.
Okay, the predicates they were using. It was talking about Mr. Morton, right?
Hey,
What
wait,
happened? It described
It was
the
Miss
story.
Carolina, but he's not there.
Not here. Okay. Yes. Now you see, and in this story was a song. We have that story of Mr. Morton, and is describing
Mr.
also
Morton.
using different verbs, different actions, class. Now we're going to work on this. Let's work on this class, the guided practice. We're going to copy the sentences, sentence 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, the 5 sentences. And you're going to identify, you're going to circle or color the simple predicate in its sentence. If it has a simple predicate, or if it has a compound predicate. For example, number 1, it says a sponge live and grow at the bottom of the ocean. What is the verb here in this sentence?
Have to copy this.
Yes, copy this. Okay, yes, they live and grow. So we have two verbs. If we have two verbs, that is gonna be a compound predicate. So let's write here, compound predicate. Because I have two verbs and the word and that joins these two verbs in the predicate. So this is the complete predicate, everything here. But my two actions, or the two actions that I identify here, it's the ones that I call. So that is what we're going to do.
I think the number 2.
Okay, you finished number 2 to copy? Mhm.
Yes. I think that is rocks and plants.
The predicate, these animals attach themselves to rocks and plants.
The predicate is attached animal.
Okay, the simple predicate, it's attached. The complete predicate is from attached to plants. Okay. And what is this? It's a simple or compound predicate. It has a simple or compound predicate. How many words do we have?
Compound predicate. Simple.
Only
One.
one. So it's
predicate.
a simple predicate, not a compound, because it
Excellent.
doesn't have the and the other subject.
The
Excellent.
other one is
Just
with
one verb, it doesn't have and, so it's not a compound. Compound predicate is when you have two verbs, two actions. Simple predicate when you just identify one, it's just one. What about number 3, class?
seeds and plants.
Okay. From seeds and plants, word 3, it's body. This
And
is that.
compound predicate.
Excellent. So you say seeds is the action number 1 that you identify, and pumps also. So you see the word and,
Compound predicate.
it's a compound predicate. Excellent. Compound predicate because I have two actions here and it's joined with the word and in the predicate. This is the complete predicate. This is one simple predicate, second simple predicate. So I have two, it is a compound predicate. What about number 4, class?
Enters and sweeps.
That is a compound
compound
predicate because it had enters and sweeps. It had the
compound
and
predicate
and the two
because
actions.
two actions.
Excellent. We have two actions. We identify. Excellent. Good job. Good job. We have the two actions, enters and sweeps. And the last one, number 5.
It's a simple predicate because they don't have the and the two subjects. It only have one.
One
And
verb.
I think it's contained.
Contain, that's right. Water tropical seeds contain sponges. So contain sponges is the for a complete predicate, but just the verb is this, contain. This is the verb.
It's a simple predicate.
Simple predicate. Excellent, Fernando. Just one verb, so it's just simple predicate. Just one action. Finished? Questions?
No.
Nope.
Yeah. I finished.
Okay, good job.
Finished.
Finished?
No.
Okay, now we're going to work in a worksheet online. I'm going to send you a link. You're going to identify the link, the simple predicate, the compound subject for the sentence, and also the compound predicate for the sentence. I'm going to send the link through the chat. So if you finish, you can start working. Once you finish, you open the link and you complete it.
Send you.
Yes, I'm going to send.
A link. Okay, I finished.
No, I send you of you.
No, complete it by yourself. We're going to check the answers later. Complete it by yourself, right? The link. Just check your answers by yourself.
I finished.
Okay, there is the link, class. If you finish the copy now, you can click on the link, complete it, check the answer by yourself.
Okay.
Then we're going to work together on this to check the answers.
Those in dots are finished. Oh. My sister go away. Hello. No. What okay. And I send you
9 of 10, teacher.
10 out of 10.
Yeah. 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Excellent. Check your answers.
One sentence no se podía porque se había llenado.
I have 9 out of 10 almost.
Tengo 10 of 10.
Okay.
I have a
9 out of 10, but all the answers are right.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Hermes. 10 out of 10. Thank you, Hermes. Good job. Okay, did you finish? Can we check the answers now together?
No. Yes. 6
9 of 10. 9 of 10. It's incorrect.
Okay, let's check the answers. Camp and subjects and
The
predicates.
boys,
The
the
boys and
girls,
the boys and girls.
Okay,
boys
that's
and girls are singing.
mangoes and
Mangoes and orange.
mangoes
Bears and dogs.
bears and dogs.
excellent. You see, you complete according to the meaning are singing. You know the mangoes and oranges cannot be singing. And so you completed mangoes and oranges are fruits. Okay. Now you see camp and subject. It's camp and subject because you have two subjects. Subject number 1 is boys and some subject number 2 is girls. We have the word and in the subject.
Eh,
And
My sister studies
Studies
and
and
reads.
reads. Studies and
Studies
reads.
and reads. Studies and reads.
okay, studies and reads a lot. My cats
Drink milk and
play.
play.
and Ellie.
Kick
Kick
a
the
ball.
ball and score a goal.
Excellent. So you see, my sister studies and reads a lot. You see, it's a compound predicate because I have two actions, two verbs, studies and reads. Cat drinks, milks, and play. How many actions I have? Drink and play. So 3 actions, kicked and scored. Okay, now let's check the answer here. See, and you have 10 out of 10. Excellent. Good job, class. They are the
10 out
same
of-
answer. Yes, 10 out of 10. Perfect. Now, remember, simple compound subjects and compound predicates is the same. The difference that is in the subject, compound subject, you see that you're going to have the word and join the two nouns, the two subjects. And compound predicate is on the predicate part of the sentence. You see, we have the word and the two actions. Tell me, Camila.
I try otra vez,
Again,
and I have 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Excellent. Good job. Now, remember that in language this week, you don't have homework. So let's finish with this class. Remember, you don't have homework. So we're going to finish the class with this. Bye-bye. See you later. Go and have your recess. Bye-bye.
Bye.